think Europe was not always delivering, and where you think also the months ahead there should be more solidarity when it comes, for instance, on the energy issue with countries, candidate countries like your country. There's also recently been cyber attacks against Albania. What in the specific issue of security is where you see more European cooperation should be taking place?
Yeah, thank you for the question. But first, let me express my gratitude to Sergei, who entered now the room. So, Sergei, thank you very much for everything you have done. You have been an incredibly strong and incredibly heartwarming point of reference in very bad times. And I hope this is not simply because you are a Bulgarian social democrat, but I hope this is the spirit that will be also transplanted to a Swedish social democrat and will have the same. Now, I have just to tell you in a few words that we were attacked very, very heavily by the Islamic Republic of Iran in an attempt to wipe out completely our data and to destroy completely our system of online services, which is a very developed one in Albania. And just yesterday in the new UN Digital Compass development, Albania ranked 8th in Europe, but in the whole Europe, not just in our Europe without you, and 19th in the world, meaning we have a quite sophisticated system of online services that is now part of the life of the citizens, with a lot of benefits in eliminating time, eliminating queues, eliminating bribery, and they really hit it in a very strategic part of our daily functioning. The reason has to do with the fact that Albania has sheltered several thousands Iranian opposition members, because we are a bit a different place when it comes to solidarity with people that are in need. And it's not by coincidence that Albania was the only country in the whole Europe to have more Jews after the Second World War than before, because the Jews in Albania were protected, and there is no record of a single Jew that was delivered to the Nazis. And then when the crazy ethnic cleansing machine of Slobodan Milosevic started its very dirty and bloody job in Kosovo, there were nearly 1 million people that were displaced, and half of them, 500,000, they were sheltered in Albania. And lately, when the pull-out from Afghanistan was quite a messy story, we opened the doors to some thousands of Afghans that nobody wanted to take, although they were working for us. And it was a really embarrassing situation to see that NATO member states that used these people as translators, drivers, engineers, experts, and that pushed women to get out, speak, stand in the line, had this terrible idea to not only leave, but leave without them. So we couldn't save all of them, but I'm very proud because we saved a lot of them. And it was quite even more embarrassing to see how much we were praised and how much curious journalists from all over Europe were to know why. What should have been the norm was an exception. And this was shame for the larger community. So we did with the Iranians. Nobody wanted to take them. They were being killed in weekly basis in Camp Liberty in Iraq. And so we decided to open the doors to them. And this came with a price, and the price was very, very scary. Although the attack did not succeed to do all the wiping out, so we succeeded to get the systems back to work. But, you know, we got some statements of solidarity, which are very good. But so far, we are not seeing more than that. And I don't want to make it a story of finance, but it's also about finance. We are, I believe, the only country in Europe that is 100% green when it comes to energy. But in the same time, we're based fully on hydro. So when God does not cry enough, we have problems. And so we have to go to the import. And in this also I see that there is a problem, because it's not enough to make statements and to applaud countries or people for behaving in the right way, but it's also needed to ask yourself how much they are struggling to behave in the right way, to not let them then look elsewhere. And again, when it comes to cyber, this is just the beginning. I believe that we'll be faced with more, not just Albania, but everyone. And I find completely surreal that Europe has not yet a common system of data and a common system of response when it comes to security. And to end, I want to share here also this other side of the story, which has to do with the people that seek asylum, young people seeking asylum lately in Britain. And British government telling us, you have to stop them. So how can be the job of the government of Albania to put in order the channel there? I don't know. But what I know is that if we don't succeed to go to the source of the problems, and if we continue to speak about the democratic Europe, the united line of democracies against autocracies, and so on and so further, and then lack in action when it comes to act together, not simply for solidarity, but also for common goals and common sense, we are going to lose. And we're